Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce, and I don't want to jinx it, but we are killing college football right now as I'm recording this. Still plenty of games left, but I think we're like 10-2, 10-3. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. In this video, though, we're talking NFL Week 11. It is Sunday again, and we're talking Vikings versus Packers, NFC North rivalry. Let's do it.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. The Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, so we got the Packers on the road in Minnesota here. The line is Vikings plus 2.5. Now, the bets, the public is all over Green Bay. 87% of the tickets are on the Packers, but look at the money. There's some sharps out there that like Minnesota. Money's about even. This is as of Tuesday at 9 a.m. Yo, check this out. So there's not much movement here. The bets are still on Green Bay, and the money's still even. So there's still a bunch of sharps on Minnesota, but the books have dropped the line a whole 1.5 points. We are now looking at Minnesota +1. I don't think the books like all those sharps betting on the Vikings here, just saying. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Minnesota minus 2.25. So a 3.5 point lean on the Vikings there. All right, let's run through a quick breakdown. And did you know that the Green Bay Packers are third in the NFL in both total yards allowed on defense and both yards per play allowed on defense also? That's right, they have the third best defense in the NFL. It's official. The Packers have an elite defense, and I'm going to be honest, that is not something I would have predicted going into this season. Rashawn Gary is top 5 in the NFL in QB pressures, QB hits, and QB hurries. Not even sure what the difference of those is. But Max Crosby is the only other player in the entire league that's top 5 in all 3 categories. So this guy's killing it. His injury is definitely something we need to keep an eye on. From what I'm reading, it looks like he has a good shot of playing, though. At this point, the Green Bay Packers have covered 9 consecutive spreads, and they are the first team to cover 9 spreads in a row since the 1992 Los Chargers. The Chargers covered 13 in a row that year, by the way. So are you the type of person that when they find a streak like that, you ride it out till the end? Or are you the type of person that sees that and be like, oh shit, they're bound to get beat then? Well, let's take a little bit of a deeper look. We know the Packers have an elite defense. We'll talk about their offense in a second. Let's take a look at the Vikings, man. This team is 4-5. But let's take a deeper look at this schedule because this team could easily be 6-3. Week 1, the Vikings are tied 24-24. Less than 2 minutes left in the game. They have the ball in field goal range. All they have to do is run a couple plays and kick the winner, right? Wrong. Dalvin Cook fumbles. The Bengals beat them in overtime. Week 2 against the Cardinals, they're down 1 point with 4 seconds left. They're down 1 with 4 seconds left. They have the ball on the Cardinals 19. A 37-yard field goal for the win. Missed it. So right there, after week 2, the Vikings are now 0-2. They should be 2-0. Not even could be, they should be 2-0. Week 9 against the Ravens, the Vikings are up 2 touchdowns. They're up 24-10 at half. Blow the lead. It goes to overtime. They pick Lamar Jackson off in overtime, go 3-and-out punt. Ravens kick the field goal and win. Now that, I'm not going to say that's a game they should have won, but it's definitely a game they could have won. They had a 14-point lead in the second half. So the Vikings are 4-5. They should be 6-3. They could easily be 7-2, which is why I made Vikings plus 3.5 the bet of the day last week, because they were getting 3.5 points against a Chargers team that they're a lot better than. Here's another thing about the Minnesota Vikings that a lot of people aren't talking about. For the last month or so, they've been playing without 3 of their top 4 defenders. Kendricks is playing. Hunter's still out. He's out for the season, so he's not back. Patrick Peterson is back, and Harrison Smith is back. That's the 2 best members of their secondary. So you got the Vikings, who I value as a 6-3 team, getting 2 of their best defenders back. Patrick Peterson and Harrison Smith. Those are 2 veteran proven stars at home against the Packers team that's been just running and playing defense and winning these games. Green Bay is 3rd in the NFL in yards per carry, which is dope. I love watching A.J. Dillon work. But between the run game and the defense, Aaron Rodgers has not had to drop back 40 times in a game once this whole season. Green Bay isn't putting up those explosive passing numbers that we're used to seeing. I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers and the Packers can't do it. I'm just saying you're going to have to prove it to me because I like this Vikings team. 9 covers in a row. That ends today. Vikings win this one at home. There's a reason the books kept dropping this line. It's all the way down to 1 because they don't like people betting the Vikings right now. Give me the Vikes. Kirk Cousins, show me the magic. Final ticket posted on KyleKirms.com, 11 a.m. Eastern time. It'll have my bet of the day. 2 parlays of the day, top 7 bets, along with every single one of my picks with a write-up. I tell you why, for every single game of the day in all sports. Posted on KyleKirms.com, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Also, if there's any crazy last-minute changes, injury updates, money shift, line movement, anything like that, I'll definitely put it on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. NFL, Week 11, Sunday's here, and we are hot. I want some more units. Let's stack them. I'll talk to you on Twitter.
What's up, Chiefs? It's the Prop Beaver.
It's the Prop Beaver.
I'm here at my top play for this Packers-Vikings divisional showdown. Let's get into it. Now, A.J. Dillon has only had 15 carries this year in 3 games, and over those 3 games, he's averaging just 75 yards a game. So why do I think that he's going to go over 82 in this one against Minnesota? Simply put, their rush defense, it sucks. They allow the 4th most yards on the ground and 3rd most yards per carry on a weekly basis. And if the defense wants to pay attention to Devontae Adams and try and shut him down, then that means that A.J. Dillon is going to have a pudding soft front 7 who's worrying about the pass. That means big results. With the Packers running the 8th most rush plays over the past 3 weeks, I think that my guy A.J. Dillon is going to be a focal point in this game for the Packers, and whether or not I think they win is a different story, but I do think that he goes over 81.5 rushing yards. Give me that. And for the rest of my plays, guys, if you want them, make sure to hit my Twitter. I'm going to be tweeting those out at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's go.